This is creating space for yourself to set healthy boundaries. So, for so long in my life, I really have struggled with letting people know when I'm going to fall short of my promises and obligations. I think a lot of the time we try to, take on a lot of things and just kind of power through it. And I really have been taking a lot of time to, listen to myself and what I need and, put loving myself first. Because for so long in my life, I would sacrifice my needs to meet other people's needs. And I think that I had an experience today where I was late to a fair that I worked at, and it was due to a medical issue that came up that I had to resolve myself. I had some tension in my back come up, and it was to the point where it was hard for me to like bend over or like move in certain directions. And so I took the time to take care of myself, and a lot of me felt really guilty for taking that time. But when I got to the fair, the biggest issue, it was like the person running it was like, I don't care if you're late, like at all, just, communicate with me, like message me next time or call me specifically, because I'd messaged them, but I didn't call. And I think a lot of the times we can be so afraid of people's responses that instead of just letting people know that we're going to be late or that we're going to fall short in some way, we kind of try our best to not fall short, and we push off the inevitable until it really is too late. And by that time, other people are more inconvenienced, by finding out that you're not going to be able to show up on time or do the thing that they were expecting from you. And I really feel like as long as you let people know ahead of time so they can plan around it, when something goes wrong, you make that clear. People are a lot more understanding rather than trying to explain after the fact, or trying to clean up your mess when something goes wrong. you know I very often when I was growing up would get punished for things that would happen, that I would do, that I wasn't allowed to do. And there was nothing I could do to get the things that I needed. So I would just kind of have to deal with punishments in order to get my needs met. And, it's not a healthy mentality to bring into adulthood. You shouldn't, just do the thing and then pay for it with the consequences. I know it sounds really silly saying it out loud, but a lot of us do that without really consciously being aware of it. I know I did, until I really started working on it and taking the time to heal, and I still do. I just am aware of it now, and that awareness has let me make changes slowly. But yeah, I think that communication is one of the most important things that we can do, and that when you're in a healthy relationship, you should be able to communicate when you're not going to be able to meet things that are expected of you. And as long as you're making an effort, it should be understood and respected. And I think most healthy relationships are based around that. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Much love always, and I'll see you all next time.